Hello and welcome aboard this 2025 Targa 32. I'm Mike Porter with East Coast Yacht Sales. We just pulled up to the mooring here in Casco Bay, Maine. I thought it would be the perfect setting to show you guys around the newest Targa in the United States. Let's go take a look. This 32 has the comfort forward cabin layout, but we still have great access to the bow up here. So I've got my stainless steel Lumar anchor to port. All that's right here. Two big cleats, port and starboard, with chocks with rollers on them, really nicely well done. I have my bow exit so I can fold that down. This is a step for hopping down to the beach. Really nice addition there if you're beaching your Targa. My access to the anchor road is right here through this locker. So just center line, really easy to get to. My windlass switch up and down is right here inside the locker. Of course have one at the helm, but all my chain and rode right here within arm's reach. My hose that I can hook up. I've got fresh and saltwater wash down with quick connects, so really simple to attach and spray down my anchor as I'm running throughout the muddy waters up here in Maine. Really nice to be able to choose whether I want to use the fresh water, if it's just lightly on there, or if I have a ton of mud on the anchor chain, I would use that salt water so I'm not running down my fresh water supply, just washing the anchor down. Really nice walk-arounds up here, handholds throughout. Can really picture if I'm in heavy weather, getting up here to the bow, not a problem, feel really safe. I don't have the full height that you get with the non-CFC layout, but this is really quite awesome. Moving up to the hardtop, I've got a work light right here forward. I've got another one aft. I've got my Jeep lights, which I love. Just really add to the look of the boat. It's super cool. This is my spotlight, manual spotlight here. I've got the stainless steel trumpet horns there, 2 solar panels, and of course we have the roof rack. So those gear racks are great for stand-up paddle boards, bikes, kayaks, really anything that you don't want on your side walk-arounds can be up there. We've got a Garmin Phantom 24 HD enclosed array radar, anchor lights, VHF antennas, all the bells and whistles. Off here to the port side, I have 2 poles for a sunshade. One small detail that I love about this Targa 32 is the access to my fills here. So water fill at this height is really easy to get at. Put my hose in to fill it, and then my diesel fills right here. Really nice. I can be filling here. I can see my fuel gauges and everything from just 1 foot back. I can see the helm quite clearly just right from here. Love the access to these. This is a really nice, tiny little detail, but makes a difference rather than bending down to do a fill in the deck. Walking back to the aft cockpit, I love these big, wide side access decks. You can see where it hits me right at my hip. Feel really safe on this boat, and no matter if you have young kids or older folks, it's just really comfortable and safe getting around this boat. Right here, just in front of me, I've got my Volvo Penta joystick. Really awesome location for this. So as I'm driving the boat here from the aft cockpit, I have the full port side that I can see really all the way up to the bow, and then I can see through the window. So if I'm going down a fairway, I can really see through this. I can slide this window open too as well if I wanted to talk to somebody inside. Just nice to have this port side access. Of course, the helm is on the starboard side, so I have a preferred docking station on either side, which is really nice to have. But this aft cockpit is humongous for a 32-foot boat. It's great. We can sit 6 to 8 people back here really comfortably. I love these seat backs. They're really quite comfortable and easy to sit on. I've got a beautiful teak folding leaf table that goes in the middle here, allows to sort of spice this entertaining area up a little bit. Of course, my engine hatch access, which we'll go over towards the end of the video, but this is a pretty great aft cockpit area for a 32-foot boat. Back here on the swim platform, I've got the full Flexi-Teak swim platform. I've got my center access hatch. This allows me to access the top of my drives really easily. I could just open that up, trim the drives up, and clear a lobster pot line or anything, do an inspection of my propellers down there. Nice to have that. We've extended this a little bit so there's some more room for a dinghy back here, and we've got the pop-up chocks. So when you pull the dinghy up, you can tie that up to the back of the boat. Really, really clever. I love the Targa fender holders here. Just so convenient to keep these up and out of the way. More big cleats. We've got them all over the place. They're very, very oversized for a 32-foot boat and really well done. Just inboard of that, I've got my cockpit shower, hot and cold water. Really great here on the swim platform. Good access, really well thought out. And coming back from the swim platform into the cockpit, this gate, I talked earlier about how feeling safe and comfortable is really important. We can completely gate off the whole swim platform, and this is a big part of that. So dogs, kids, anything like that, they know where not to go. And in heavy weather, having this closed is just that added bit of safety underway. A couple more deck lockers to show you guys here. Just aft of the entry door here, got a really nice deep locker here. Good storage. There's a drain in the bottom. So really kind of nice access here just inside the door for some exterior storage. And then over here on the port hand side, I have another one. And this one we've actually added a cold plate. So this is a refrigerator or freezer. So you can have this as a fish box or whatever you need it to be. There's a drain in this as well, and this can be held up with this bungee cord right here. Targa kind of thinks of everything. It's pretty nice. I do have a water outlet here in the aft cockpit as well, and now we should go take a look inside. Coming into the pilot house here, it's nice and chilly. We've got a ton of air conditioning on this 32. We spec'd this boat out as a pocket cruiser. It is really amazing that you can sleep 7 people on a 32-foot boat. We've got the comfort forward cabin with the island queen berth, which you'll see in a second. Sleeps 2 up there. This pilot house settee converts to sleep 2 more. Then you can sleep 3 in the aft cabin. We've got almost a queen size berth outboard to port, and then a single berth to starboard. We'll show you all that, but 32-foot boat, sleeping 7 people. Now, you're not really gonna do that too often, but it is possible, which is pretty awesome in a boat of this size. So anyway, coming in here to just my entryway, just outboard to starboard, I've got a really nice hanging here for my jacket or whatever. Little key rack here, suntan lotion, whatever you want, easily accessed through the aft door. I've got all my battery switches right here. So service switch, both my engine start batteries, generator battery, and the bow thruster and anchor windlass. Lights to turn on for the aft cockpit. This is my Victron battery monitor right in here. I can just see everything. This is kind of my grand central station. Right when I come on the boat, I've got everything that I need to get going and get off the dock, or get set up for the party I'm gonna have, whatever it may be. Fisher Panda generator start panel is right here, easily accessed. My Dometic air conditioner, I don't have the generator on, so you're not gonna see that, but Dometic air conditioner is right here. Air conditioning controls for the pilot house and the aft cabin, and then my S-Bar diesel heater right here, and the Fireboy fire extinguishing fire safety system for the engine in space. But love this little area for me coming in and being able to click all the batteries on, check where I'm at, start the generator, turn the heater on, turn the aircon on, and then get everything going from there. It's really nice to not have to go all the way up to the helm, but nice and easy right back here. Got a little chart pocket just down below, and then some nice storage here in this wood storage area. So I have some of my clothes in there, but really nice drawers, all with the teak face, a little bit more modern there. Then just moving outboard here, got my U-shaped seating area. This little folding leaf, I love this. So you can fold it up like this so you can walk past a little bit easier, but then when you're dining here, you can set it up to have just a couple more inches. Fold that reversing seat up. Pretty nice little dining area here. It's nice and open. We've got the overhead sunroof. Got some more storage behind me. I've got 110 volt outlets and 12 volt charging. Reading light right here. My Fusion speakers up above. And then we have the blinds. So if you are sleeping people up here or in the evenings on the dock, you can completely have privacy in this whole pilot house. So all of these shut up, and then we've got sunshades for the forwards that close that up. So really nice setup here. Well, should we take a look in the aft cabin real quick? Coming down below here, talk about some more storage areas. Got a nice little shelf up top here. This hanging locker is massive. So good shelf storage up above. Got a hanging rod here, some ties back there. You can see we've got my backpack and a few other gear down below, but Nice big hanging locker there. My light switches, and then just right here is the toilet access. This is the only head on the boat. So we've got an electric flush toilet right here. My basin sink, the picture mirror, and then it is a wet head. We've got the shower handle right here, and there is a shower curtain that encloses this so you don't get the whole thing totally soaked. Great little toilet access here, and that is climate controlled as well. Here in the aft cabin, you've got a great use of space, every little inch. So you can see with me sitting here on the double berth, I've got plenty of headroom. Doesn't really matter how tall you are, you'll be able to sit here. I've got a little tray here for phones and Kindles and books, and another one right up top. I mean, outboard, we've got a nice little shelf. They've kind of thought of everything. There's 110 and 12 volt USB outlets right next to these places where you would maybe obviously put your phone. Hopping back in here. I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but pretty easy sleeping access. I mean, obviously you can see that this would sleep too quite nicely. It's a great little berth and easy access to the toilet. Scoot right out. Got reading lights in here, and these portholes are opening on both sides. Great little space. It's climate controlled down here. We've got air conditioning, diesel heat, all that good stuff. Really nice all around cabin back here. Let's go check out the primary stateroom forward. All right, heading down into the forward cabin. Got full privacy door here. Down here we've got this humongous center island, I guess queen berth, but it's probably about a king size at the outside. This is insane for a 32-foot boat, but great storage. We've got the bookcase up forward there, the Hella turbo fans. My porthole forward opens up to get really nice airflow when at anchor. And same thing with my overhead hatch here. This opens. Got a bug screen here, so really nice, easy. Right down below, I've got a big storage here. That's my sunshade for the aft cockpit. And then outboard, I've got more storage here and 110 volt outlets, 12 volt outlets, light switches, and then I have my Dometic air conditioning control. And this is another place on the boat where you come down into this cabin and it's hard to believe that you're on a 32-foot boat. Really, really nice space down here. We'll take a look at the Helm, and really one of my favorite parts of the 32 is this awesome usable galley here. Again, I've got hot and cold fresh water. This is a saltwater spigot. Reason for having this here is so you can rinse off your plates without, again, using up all of your fresh water supply. 2-burner Kenyan stove. And then right below, I've got a convection microwave oven. So right here is pretty much everything I need for cooking on a boat of this size. So love this setup. Really, really easy. And just below that, I've got this nice deep drawer storage for pots and pans. Under the Helm seat here, this is probably best for manuals and whatnot. More manual storage on this boat. Obviously you can set these up however you like. And really sweet shot glasses, mugs, cups. Nice molded storage here from Targa. Plates and bowls with the Targa logo on there. And down below we've got our cutlery and some more plates. Under the Helm seat here, just opposite the galley, is our isotherm refrigerator. We've got a little freezer in here, dorm style fridge. And don't forget, we do have that extra fridge and freezer that's out in the deck. So you do have quite a bit more open storage back there with the cold plate. Keeping with the storage theme here, we've got our waste bin and some little magazine storage there. And then more storage under there. Here's the control for my bus heater. So when the engine's running, we can actually heat this cabin. Really, really clever. On my access door to down below, I've got cup holders and storage for pens, pencils, and then some more storage. I've got my covers in here, which is a very convenient spot for those for all the screens. And then just forward here, another tiny little storage. So really every millimeter of space is well used on this, and really like that easy to access storage there. Moving to the Helm, this is my favorite part of the boat because driving these is so much fun. I mean, the layout is phenomenal. The accommodations are phenomenal. It's amazing what they're able to fit on this little pocket cruiser, but driving this boat is the best part of the Targa by far. So we've got a 16-inch Garmin chart plotter. latest and greatest. Up top, we've got 2 Volvo Penta Garmin engine gauges up here. These have everything you need. You can get all this information down below too. Just outboard of those is my road counter. So as I'm running the anchor chain down here in the cabin, I can see how much chain I have out based on how deep I am. And then real quick over here to the side is my Fusion Apollo touchscreen control for one of the more important features of the boat, the audio system. Back here to my systems, we've got the Zipwake Interceptor trim tabs. I've got my Garmin Autopilot with Shadow Drive. Shadow Drive's a great feature of the Garmin where if I'm driving on autopilot and I see a lobster pot or a boat or something in the water, I can just grab the wheel and turn it. So that's a added feature that this is equipped with. We've got our Sleipner side power bow thruster, windshield wiper controls, Volvo Penta gauges, engine throttles here, and then of course the joystick. So really easy to dock this boat. We already talked about the port hand side. I've got the port hand preferred docking station back aft, or if I'm backing into a slip, if I'm going starboard side too, or say like when we navigated to this mooring here, really easy to have one hand in, one hand out, and have my access line here to the dock hand. Really simple. This side access door here is just a phenomenal part of the boat. It makes it so easy to get on and off the dock. You'll find yourself using the boat so much more. It's just a feature that I'm really happy with, and without this side access and the full walk-arounds, I'm not climbing up onto a side deck and shimmying down the side. Life is so much easier on this. And if you've watched any of our demo videos before, you've seen me do this, but really love this driving feature on all the Targas really. And I could just sit here in my shock absorbing seat and drive away. I've got my access to the Garmin displays right here, and just really comfortable seating underway with access to everything within reach without even having to lean forward. And up here overhead, I've got my manual searchlight, so I can move that port and starboard up and down. Really easy, nothing to break there. And then my Helm chair does swivel to add to the entertaining space, so I can move that around to be a part of the dining experience here and entertaining here with the U-shaped settee. And right over the helm here, we've got this massive opening window that just allows for so much light and air to come in underway. We ran the whole way here with it open. It's really great. We've got a sunshade here aft. You can totally close that when you're leaving the boat. Then we've got a bug screen forward, so you can really sleep with this open if you'd like. It opens all the way and latches in certain positions along, and you can just crack it like that running underway if it's raining out, get some fresh air in. All right, now let's take a look at the mechanical space here. Opening up these engine room hatches is pretty easy. Just pop that forward. And on the underside here, we've got our table and the mounts for that. Really nice storage back here. This over here is a nice little storage bag for gear. You could put your shore power cable in here, any folded up covers or anything like that. Nice easy access. Here you can see our twin Volvo D4 320s. We've got a top speed of about 38 knots. We cruise at high cruises 30 knots, and the boat can run at any speeds in between. She's ridiculously efficient. Back to this, we've got our Fisher Panda generator right in the middle here. Can stand nicely in the bilge. These engines are hot because I've been running them, but just a really great layout of this space and quite easy access to all my systems down here. A little bit of room to add some more whatever bells and whistles you want to add to the boat to make it your own. So really happy with the performance here. Thank you all for tagging along on this walkthrough tour of our Targa 32. And if you have any questions about this Targa 32 or any of the other Targa models, please feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is right below the video.